What's up, gentlemen, guys? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Mirage. This is Chapter 5. When we last left off, we just discovered that Dervish is still alive. We checked out his little shop there. I stole an artifact for him. It looks like I've done everything on this the Shari district, we'll say. So I want to head north to Zebudaya and kind of clear that out. There's a historical site there. There's also a lost book up there. I don't know how well that's going to go for us, but we'll see. And then I'm going to push down into Kul. We'll collect things on the way. I'm going to hit the viewpoint and then kind of go from there. I think that's where we're at right now. Oh, I should mention real quick, I'm going to have some interruptions as we're going on. So I just wanted to apologize for that. Oh, and I also did want to do this. It is now chapter 5. Let's look at the inventory here and let's make some decisions. Like, how much is 50% less noise? Like, is it really worth it? I don't need second chance. I know that for a fact. Incinerate really sounds useful because then I wouldn't have to worry about hiding bodies. Unless it, like, explodes. That does sound useful, but I don't apply any afflictions right now. As for our weapons, Jin Sword is the strongest. See, the problem is there's nothing that gives afflictions, right? Like, I'm thinking maybe the Burning Blade's a little bit better. What if I use Jin Sword and the Demon Fang? Like, does fire count as an affliction, I wonder? Hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. If we're wearing any kind of armor, I think it should be the Fire Demon outfit for now. The weapons, I don't know if I want to go for damage or if I want to go for ability. Every third attack deals 50 lightning damage to 4 nearby enemies. Like, Thunderstruck sounds huge. That's only if I get into big open conflicts. Whereas this would just be good against bosses and stuff. Let's rock out with the full demon set here, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave in a second here. As for this, like, we're gonna rock out with this costume for now, and then as we go, I'm going to change into the different costumes. That way we at least have something kind of different going on, right? But yeah, sorry, give me 1 second here. Alright, sorry about that. Let's jump back into things now that we have the equipment all settled out. Alcohol production and consumption. That's my phone. Something over there, point of interest or something. Head up to this lost book and see. Crack-a-lackin'. Hold on a second here. Just as I was about to ride away too. Location discovered, ditch sulphus of thief. Oink. Services artifacts. Treasure collected. Scandinavian brooch. What's this little thing here? Tale of Baghdad. It's a viewpoint too, actually. Let's see if I can get the viewpoint.
Hear me, citizens of Baghdad. The Khalifa is pleased to
Nestorian Monastery. It's the one and only Tale of Baghdad. 2 lost books. Okay, so we're starting to find out what all is actually here. So yeah, let's go for that lost book. Is there any group of faiths to be made here? Not really. There's a hidden entrance here. I do like a puzzle. Okay. That one should also slide back then too, theoretically. Make sure I'm grabbing as much loot as possible. Glad I came all the way over here, because if I went all the way back and only just to realize I had to come back around, that would have sucked. Okay, so with all that being said and done, I should be able to move this. Treasure collected, lost book. It's 1 of 2. Case unveiled, the bookworm. Al Jahiz. And I got a skill point for that. Not that I can buy anything right now, but what are my next options? So breakfall, extra tool capacity, elixir pocket, or Enkidu equity 1. Probably breakfall. I don't have that yet, so pickpocket master would be nice, but knife recovery would be nice as well. Trickster, the only thing I really want out of that is pickpocket mastery. For Phantom, I want it all the way down to counter roll, and same thing with Predator. Like stealth recon would be huge. So I think I save up for breakfall and then we go from there. What did we pick up? Al-Tabari, Tafsir of Al-Tabari. Al-Tabari knows the Quran as well as one could hope. He must have dedicated every moment of his waking life to the words of the Prophet. The word of God is one, but men interpret it many different ways. He has tried his best to record these discussions and debates so we can all get closer to the true word of God. In the intellectual sphere, it is a truly courageous and daunting work. And then the Scandinavian brooch, circular brooch from Northern Europe, made of gilded alloy and displaying dolphin figurines. Dervis might be interested in this. Bring it to his fence. Alright, give me 1 second here. Alright, hopefully no more interruptions for the rest of the recording. Probably not, but we'll see. Just gonna slide things over a little bit here. And we're gonna get back into it. So, with that being said, let's head over to the Tale of Baghdad, see what that is. And then we're basically done up in this this district. I'm gonna move down. So I might actually just fast travel.
Grant me guidance. Where could it be?
What grief moves you to invoke your god so openly?
Ah, perhaps my prayers have been answered. Could you help a humble monk pay his respects?
You are well armed for a monk.
I was a violent man in a former life, who now seeks to atone in service to God. Though I will admit, some of my old skills have served me well in performing his work.
I can respect a warrior who has found a higher calling. What is your need?
I seek a holy man, buried in one of the older, overgrown graves, but I cannot read the epitaphs written in your tongue.
A simple enough task. I will see what I can find. Benedict the Dark, a man of great appetites. I do not believe the Christians sanctify gluttony. Jean of Shiraz. He gambled more than he gained, but always shared his winnings. A generous man, but not one worthy of worship. Theodore the Bold, who held nothing sacred, but remained consistent in his actions. Admirable to some, perhaps, but he does not have the sound of a saint. Leo the Enlightened. His wisdom was only exceeded by his piousness. Ah, here is one deserving of some reverence. Monk, I believe I have found your saint.
God be praised. I must retrieve the bones before we are discovered.
I thought you were here to pay respect, not rob a grave.
There is no theft. His bones belong to the church, and will do more good among the faithful than rotting in the ground.
If your church has no objection, then who am I to judge?
There is only one whose judgment matters, and I trust he will be forgiving.
Hey! Stop what you're doing!
Unfortunately, the Khalifa's men are not so tolerant of unlicensed grave digging.
Explain yourselves, you filthy shits, or die!
They are guilty of worse crimes. God forgive me, but there are times when violence is the only course.
On that, we are agreed.
Damn you!
Taking yourself yet?
Thy will be done!
Steady yourself. Come on. There was no other way to resolve this. These kinds of men understand only violence and cruelty.
You have performed God's will, my friend. He will surely bless you with good fortune.
I answer to another calling. But I will not turn down a bit of extra luck.
For some reason, I thought they were like the stories. I didn't even clue in that it's just side quests. But there's our first tale of Baghdad. First of many, I hope. So anyways, we're fast traveling back because I want to... Where are we? That way. I want to head that way to the historical site. And it's just kind of what I figured would be quicker to fast travel. It probably, maybe not. It might have been faster to just call the mount. But in any case, I didn't mean to piss you off. I'm sorry.
Keep your go away! Oh,
What do you see?
We're gonna find Bishi, but I'm not gonna talk to him yet. It's a little bit swayed. But being on the rooftop is a little more feasible, manageable than being on the ground. Grab this here. Maritime trading. gonna go for that chest next. It's not gonna be easy to get, but oh, actually, let's turn around and get that artifact whilst we're over here. They did this on purpose. Put this person right here between like 3 guards. That way, if I get caught, I have to fight. Good thing I'm quick. Might be old, but my reflexes are still fast, which is good. But yeah, we'll head over to this chest next. It looks like there's a point of interest there, and then we'll continue this way. How far are we from Dervis's? Not terribly far.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
See, that's what I thought. This is a guard there. I don't know if I want to whistle, but
Willingness keeps us alive. What?
notoriety. Commit an illegal action raises notoriety. The more severe the transgression, the more notoriety will be gained, obviously. The notoriety gauge is divided in 3 levels. Reaching each of them will cause the inhabitants of Baghdad to become more suspicious. Reaching maximum notoriety will unleash the elite Shakriya guard to relentlessly chase you. Decreasing notoriety by removing wanted posters in the streets of Baghdad. And other options to private Munadi with a power token. They can be seen making their announcements in the streets. Afraid if I kill this guy. See, I do like that they burn away, it doesn't cause a massive fire, like it's nice.
Hey you! Yes you!
I didn't even see that guy.
What? Won't take long!
Let's give it a second to cool down. I can see the chest.
Show me everything.
The only thing I want to know is, was I missing a window? Not right. It's hard to say. I don't know. Okay, so then the only way is to pull it back. We go around like this. Can I pull it back? Hold on. I can just pull it back. Zan Jump Rising outfit. Okay, so I want to be careful about going that way. So maybe. Let's talk with Bishi first, and then go from there. Infamous reduced the impact of legal actions on Basim's notoriety with 20%. It's not that great. We get money cowrie. Cowries were small mollusk shells used as currency in a wide-ranging area from Africa to East Asia. Some cultures, they were used in a fashion similar to gaming dice. Dervis may be interested in this if I bring it to him. Yeah, if I'm heading that way and that's the next part of the quest line, we might as well contact the rebels through Rishi there. Come on, let me up. It's cool that they brought back the notoriety system, I suppose.
And maybe Beshi rallying
Side
those
by
men.
side we stand. And should one man...
Are you Beshi? I am with Nur. You knew him, yes?
I knew him. Last I saw, he was being chased from the city. Does he live?
Barely, but he is safe.
Stubborn bastard. What do I call you?
Basim,
Very well, Basim. Have you a blade other than that butter knife you carry? You may fancy yourself something bigger just now.
for what? Are you setting off to find Ali?
Not quite yet. These here are only half my men. The rest are being held at the Haba, further up the road.
There may be too few of us to wage an attack. If you want to save your men, our approach should be a cautious one. I will go quietly. Have these men lie in wait and escort those we free.
Your kind all think the same way. But it is a sound plan.
It's almost like I was just there.
Cast your gaze and heed. I need your eyes, my friend.
أفتقد أيام البرامج الخوال لا يكون ذلك آناً
I don't remember. Of course, it's not gonna kill him if I hit him with it.
يجب أن أسأل أمي.